there is one doubt, I'm just telling to you. We are in the great being's path. But the verse 10th one we studied, yes? Okay. Now the next one is verse 13, yes? 13 is the brain suffering into the path. And that is the also great method, because some is negative circumstances we are bringing into path, positive. It is when we are not the least bit at fault, but someone's cuts of our head to take his negative actions onto ourselves. With the compassion is the Bodhisattva's practice. Of course, sometimes this kind of happens. Even if someone's like a deed or done where to the cut of our some limb of the bodies, like for example head, and also is and for ourselves and that moment and that perspective, what can we do? And other one is like such as maybe desire or ignorant to killing things. And there are three things. One is killing by the ignorant, and more related to the religious. And also it's like of course ignorant when they kill or to cut other sentient beings' limb or head. Maybe they caught in the stupidities, may they think it's a virtue or the happiness. Of course, if others to kill to us or to cut our limbs, we have suffering. Of course, we are not happy. But when we to cut or to kill others, if we have such ignorant, we can't have pleasures. And that is the quoting the ignorant, killing or like a murder to the others. And of course, and through the desire attachment, to concerning the meat, skin, bones, and so on. And then they are killing. This is also through the negative emotions of the desire attachments. And they are under the desire attachment, and they are not free from the disturbing emotions, the killer or the doers. And also sometimes someone has such and such anger. When they are angry, they cannot control their own anger. Then they are killing, they are cutting to the other sentient beings, making the such sufferings. Therefore, sometimes we didn't do nothing to the other sentient beings, but someone wants to cut our own head or limbs. And in this perspective, what can we do? And we haven't got any slight faults, never did something negative things to them, but they did to us. And for the Buddhist practice or the Bodhisattva's practice, we need to concern to other these doers' negative emotions. And the doers are such and such negative emotions. They cannot control their own individual negative emotions. And also they haven't got any knowledge about our situations. And then they do it. And that moment, through our compassions, and we need to take this like evils of the saint, a doer of the negatives, person's negative things, to on into ourselves. And we our virtues to give to this doer of the negatives is to take his negative emotion onto ourselves, and we give all the positive things to themselves or they. This is the through our great compassions, also the path of the bodhisattvas or the practice of the bodhisattvas. There are many kind of examples, and also we all the times doing, of course, and according to our desire, according to our ignorance, and we are killing to other sentient beings. Maybe whatever we kill to the others, they never done to us. Maybe they all the time help to us, but we do not have knowledge of the other sentient beings' sufferings, how much they are suffering. And sometimes when we are killing or doing bad things to others, almost we haven't got any intention or any kind of ideas they have suffering or not. And that is the stupid, according to our Indian stupids. And if we take example ourselves to exchange, I'm doing negative things to others, others cannot do nothing. For example, if we can use animals, cows, sheep, goats, any fish, and we exchange, we be in this situation, this animal has become our place, and then they're going to kill to say, I want to eat you, I want to take your skin, I need your bone, and I want to go to kill you. Then we complain to say, I never did you bad things, then why are you doing kill me? You did bad or not did bad, doesn't matter, I'm going to eat you, I want to take your skin, I want to take your bones. And this is how much we are suffering. And like this, and now in the Bodhisattva's practice, we first time to learn how about others' situations. And others' mind is our mind is absolutely the same, nothing different. All the time is holiness to say physically, verbally, mentally, emotionally, all the sentient beings are the same. In this perspective, and someone's doing to us bad things, maybe they have such an ignorant, they do not understand our situations. If we be more angry, if we more like kind of bad wish, when we kill to the other sentient beings, we have like a kind of 500 repayment of the life. That is they like discovered. For example, if we kill to one sentient beings, we need to pay repayment. We need reborn and die, reborn, die, or someone kill. Like this kind of 500 times. One times we kill to cut the other's life. This repayment is we need to cut ourselves with someone's 500 times cut our lives. And then there is another negative influence. When we are doing bad things to the others, like others never did to others, nothing, never fought them. But we're doing bad things, and then it's like they have such anger and kind of bad wish. It is true. For example, in our human societies, if someone's doing bad things to us, how much we have bad wish. And this person did me very bad. Maybe wanted this person to receive like this kind of bad. Some like murderers, you look and like take kind of killers to catch the other human beings. They say we're going to kill. So police doesn't accept. They want to kill you. And then this like a diet. Or that this like a person to say, okay, now I haven't got power, I'm powerless, but you're going to kill, but I have very strong wish one day you receive this kind of situations. This faith, this kind of prayers, this kind of desire, this kind of anger, this kind of wishes, 100% there's influence. And like this, make joke during the occupy of in Tibet Chinese, and one person beat one lama, and this person beater say, show me hells, show me 100 ghost realms, show me all the you talking about suffering sentient beings. Where is the hell? And you all are talking about the hell. So how many times you talk? Now you need to show to us. And then this Lama said, this like, hell is this one's. Now today you're beating me, I'm in the hell. But if you really need to see that, but when you died, I will be waiting for you. At that moment I will show you. See, he was very scared and stopped. And like this is like when we like doing others, we never ever concerning. That is the, we have in Europe like kind of idioms. To say, if you say that please, they never ever accept this truth. They want to kill you, see. Because do not understand others like suffering. See. And in this perspective, you need to revenge, like kind of to react, to try to fight. See. But anyway, Bodhisattva's perspective, you do bad to them, this killer or murderers. Why? Maybe this murder or the doer, cutter of our head, it has such and such negative emotion of ignorant, and then it's both sides doing these bad things which kind of benefits it. And also it is like through the anger, through the desire attachments. Sometimes through the desire attachments, not cutting the limb, our head, but sometimes even the families, even the friends, even the like kind of those doing such horrible things to us. And that moment we need to generate compassion and concerning the other doers, the desire attachment or the negative emotions, and to dedicate to become virtuous. To say, for example, last time I'm saying like, if someone's doing all the time bad things to others, the drover or the murderer or the like kind of these criminals, what can we do? We want to kill to them, and what we can to do is, I make joke, maybe it is the truth. For example, drover of the evil things to the others. Maybe we can to bring this person into our compassion, heart, mind. Maybe bring into the true nature of the wisdoms, the primordial wisdom, to mix it, to transform into some Buddha and Bodhisattvas. Maybe that is the more benefit, more compassionate. If we can to say, oh, there is one murder, one negative doer, we need to go to kill, to destroy them. And also these murders, they are negative evils, they have family. Also this person, also when we're doing, how much is the sufferings. And like this, in this like, I looked one film, this is like kind of during this Second World War. I don't know, in this our countries, sometimes different countries, different people killings. there was one guy, and he's very high position. There's such a prisoner. He's sitting on the top of the bedding, and he has different guns, very sharp guns. And then it's like he stayed there beating for his wife. And suddenly he looking in the prisoners running in the prison. And then sometimes he has like kind of unhappy or negative thing, something, and he chooses to go and to shoot him. And as much as he can to kill, he had this priority. He killed him. And he killed a lot of these prisoners. And even his wife says, "What are you doing? You are crazy thing." This is like, I have ability, I have position, and this is my fun. I want to do this. And he never like kind of listen to her. And then suddenly the second road or something is upside down, finish it. And then there's like they catch to him who like murdered. How many people? Said, of course, principally this person. And then they catch, they say, "Today we are going to hang you to you." Said. And then he cried, "Please don't do that." Means when you are shooting to the other sentient beings, what do you have feelings? "Oh, according to my ignorance, I didn't think about their sufferings. I just to when I kill few people, then I'm more relaxed. I'm like happy." That is the wrong. But then now you are like kind of confessing, but we are going to hang you. And then they cry. There's nothing happened. They hang. But it's like before he died, how much he suffers. But this is like in the Buddhist perspective, when we look at that, this murder, evil persons has suffered, has like kind of emotions, how we can to do. And in this perspective, something do negative things, maybe we can to practice compassion on that. And we do like this, and then maybe it's such and such benefit. And therefore, if we practice compassion and bring this evil person mix it out to nature of the reality and the awareness of the primordial wisdoms, and then it's like taking all the negative karmas into ourselves. We dedicate to this person about the positive things. If we do like this, then it's like our negative circumstances become more positive, benefit both sides. That is the great Bodhisattva's practice. And then I'm going to next verse, verse 14.